Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, Pikachu knees. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, Pikachu knees. What's up, it's your girl, LA, pronounced like LA like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. Welcome back into another, the Budden Podcast, episode 879, Vote for Twan. We are at the 2 hour 20-second marker, the 2 hour 20-second marker. If you are interested in following along at the point that I am talking about on this pod, the link is in the description below. And we are at the 2 hour 20-minute marker, and I'm talking about Ish going back to school, because I'll have you know in the beginning of this podcast, in my long form live stream, when I was reviewing this maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, I was, clowning on, who is it? Ish and Ice both look like they're getting ready to go back to school. The Nick Jr. show. Timothy goes to school looking, get ready for the field trip chaperone looking. I'm getting ready to go help them sell some popcorn for the basketball game league looking. Khakis on, get ready to go be a little bit kind of serious looking. So the fellas are talking about, his goings-ons and what he wearing, like, what's the backpack for, son? What you got in your backpack? Some books. They're like, what you got in your backpack? You're like, a laptop. Yeah, anybody can have a laptop. Cho's grandmama never got a laptop, if not a tablet. What's in your backpack? Capital One. What's in Cho's wallet? No, Capital One. What's in your duffel bag? Man. So yeah, he looked like he getting ready to go do some substitute teaching at Abbott Elementary with his J's on, the Nike Forces on with some khakis, and a triple down, button down, full length collared up shirt thing those teachers be wearing when they want to be taken somewhat semi-casual. But he going back to school. School. SKOOL. Bro, is you going back to school? Shamo, or are you going to school? So, Flip ragging on him. They all ragging on him because, look at him. He look like he's going to Francis Ray Academy to teach the youngins, or Abbott Elementary. He can roll right onto the set of Abbott Elementaries as an extra, and none will be the wiser. So I think this will be the trajectory that he should go. I don't know about going back to school per se. Why don't you just roll on the set of Abbott Elementary real quick as an extra? I'm quite sure that they be more solidifying financially, opposed to going back to school the way the scholarly system is crumbling all around us. But it is each his own, because you can go back to school. You just got to be reading the charts to know what is going to be the best collegiate course of action to take, as some of the things that we were brainwashed to become, like a nurse or computer graphics designer. All that stuff went belly up now. So, it's never too late to go back to college. So I'm not going to deter you on that. But it's definitely apparent to read the room and read the signs on the wall before you invest $17,000 or a HUD house amount worth of money into an education that you may not need. Moving forward, I wanted to do a little research according to AI Overview to see what is going on, like Gladys. SOSOSOS. What's going on? Thank you guys for pressing the like button for me and hyping me up. Hype me up. Thank you, baby. Hype me up. Press that hype button. Hit that like button. Press that like button. So is Ish from the Budden Podcast really going back to school like Timothy from the Nickelodeon cartoon? When Timothy goes to school. Or is he going to Abbott Elementary? Or is he just doing some chaperoning? Nonetheless, we're about to get ready to get down to the bottom of this. As of January 2026, Ish Antoine Marby. Antoine Marby. Yo, that sounds like a pack of cigarettes, man. Like, yeah, give me them Twan Marbies and $12 on 3. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. As of January 2026, Ish, aka Antoine Marby, from the Budden Podcast, JBP has not officially announced a return to school in a traditional sense. Recent updates regarding his current focus include financial literacy and mentorship, media and entrepreneurship, new big man on campus, and 2026 resolution. So bullet point number 1 is as follows. According to AI Overview, financial literacy and mentorship in January 2026, Ish has been vocal about financial stability, urging followers to enter 2026, quote, as little debt as possible. Once again, to enter 2026 with, quote, as little debt as possible. Yeah, stop buying food. Quit worrying about clothes. The quickest way to get out of debt is stop beating. You know how much money you can save if you just stop beating for a month? A couple $100. A couple $100 can go to your rent or the electricity bill or some gas if you're thinking about, unfortunately, living in your car. Moving forward, media and entrepreneurship. He continues to capitalize on his platform through the podcast, real estate investments, and upcoming projects such as a book, mentorship roles, and speaking arrangements. Speaking where? Speaking who? Speaking where? He's speaking who? New Big Man on Campus, a November 2025 Patreon exclusive titled The Stunt Don't Stop. Use the teaser, there is about to be a new big man on campus, which likely refers to a specific podcast segment or a humorous narrative rather than the literal enrollment in a degree program. When I was living in Saginaw, Michigan, we had this place for education called Reuben Daniels. Was it Reuben Daniels? Or am I wrong? Reuben Daniels is no longer with us. The building has been turned into something else. I haven't been there in so long, I'm getting out of touch. I guess that's what being rich in the figment of my imagination do. Like I said, rich in the figment of my imagination. Because if you don't dream you're rich, you'll never be rich. So don't come after me. My pocket's not swole yet. But if I dream it and think it, so shall it be. Shout out to all my people who I deem worthy of saying shout out to in Saginaw, Michigan, area code 48601. According to AI Overview, in reference to your mans and them going back to school and stuff, you know, your mans and them going back to school and ish. 2026 resolutions, according to AI Overview, says during the podcast January 2026 New Year's resolution segment, the cast discussed various personal and professional goals, but a formal return or higher education for Ish was not confirmed. But a formal return to higher education for Ish was not confirmed. No, was not confirmed as a primary objective. Sounds like school's out forever. You know, it's nice to talk about thinking about one day, someday, Sim, but don't go that way. Doing things, but when it's actually time to do it, don't nobody want to do it. Yeah, it's nice to think about paying my bills, but when that money come on that check and you cash it at Walmart for $3.59, what you gonna do when the money start feeling good in your hands? You gonna burn it up. You gonna spend it all. And you not gonna pay that bill. Then you gonna be crying to the Lord. I'm sorry. Will you help me, Father? I promise, maybe, not to do this again. Yeah, we all know how that goes, right? Just one moment, please. As I was saying, once again, but a formal return to higher education for Ish was not confirmed as a primary objective. According to AI Overview in closing, while he emphasizes the importance of constant learning and, quote, opening your mind to new information, Quay, open your mind. Open your mind. Look now, I don't want to open my mind to that. Okay? My mind open enough. I don't think I need to open my mind to that weird alien on Total Recall, the original one. So once again, wow. He emphasizes on consistent learning and, quote, opening your mind like in Vogue so your A will follow. His current public professional trajectory. Oh, I like how they stuffed that word in. For those of you who don't know, me included, the way you spell trajectory is Trajectory. That's T-R as in run for your life. Apple, Jack, electricity, cat, Taco Bell, orange juice, run for your life, and yawn. Trajectory remains focused on broadcasting, real estate, and financial education. Now, as a black woman who's grown up with no type of financial nothing, I understand his vexation on emphasizing and overemphasizing financial literacy. But if you don't know how to rub two pennies together, we can't help you. My name is Elay, pronounced like LA, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, hyping, and subscribing, because you know our show's appreciated, because Master ain't giving me nothing no more. I don't even get table scraps. So y'all can help me out by doing one of them things. Our show's appreciated.